It'd be pretty wild if you did. Is this the format we like? This
No. Oh.
You can sing along if you want to.
You told me to bring my favorite Bible verse.
Beauty queen from a movie scene.
I did.
Don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one
Cultural
who will
appropriation.
dance on the floor in the round. She said, I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. She told me her name was Billie Jean. She caused a scene, and every head turned with eyes that dreamed of being the one who will dance on the floor in the round. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Mother always told me, be careful who you love and be careful what you do. Oh, the lie becomes the truth. Hey, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. Oh, babe, but the kid is not my son. She says I am the one. Oh, baby, the kid is not my son. For 40 days and for 40 nights, law was on her side. But who can stand when she's in demand? Her schemes and plans. 'Cause we danced on the floor in the round. So take my strong advice.
Good thing I'm not in
Remember
Latin.
to always think twice.
Do think twice.
She told my baby we danced to three. Then she looked at me. Then showed a photo of a baby crying. His eyes were like mine. Go and dance on the floor in the round, baby. People always told me, be careful what you do. And don't go around breaking young girls' hearts.
Don't break no hearts.
But the king stood right by me, just to smell of sweet perfume. This happened much too soon. She called me to her room. Hey, Billie Jean is not my love. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. No.
That's sacrilege.
What?
The kid is not her son. His son.
No, just to take a fucking Michael Jackson song and turn it into country.
Oh wow. Oh, I didn't know that's what he was doing. I don't know.
That's
I don't
good,
listen to
isn't
Michael
it?
Jackson. I don't like Michael Jackson.
You don't like Michael Jackson?
No, dude. His parents chemically castrated him, and then he became basically like a criminal pedophile. Of course, I don't like Michael Jackson. I'm not 100 years old, dude.
Bro. do you know the band Milli Vanilli?
I've heard of Milli Vanilli.
Okay, so they were crazy popular when I was a kid. Crazy popular. This is the first time when I realized that everyone, I was like that guy Ian Went. Everyone was crazy but me. Milli Vanilli was played nonstop on the radio because we used to listen to the radio nonstop, and the dudes were always dancing and shit. Do you remember those guys, Caleb? Milli Vanilli?
No, I'm also
No, he's not
100 years old.
100.
Milli Vanilli. Let me see if I can find them. And they danced all crazy and shit.
The music you're into is just so baffling to me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Here they are.
I
Look,
want to
look.
get into the favorite Bible verse that you had. The homework you assigned.
I will. Look at this is them. Look at like Stevie B shit. You don't know this song?
No.
Okay, they were hugely popular.
Okay.
It came out after years of them singing and being on the top of the charts and shit. That what the fuck is going on with her?
I don't know. Let me work on it.
And it came out that they weren't the singers. That everything they did was lip sync. And they immediately, everyone stopped listening to them and they vanished off the air.
Oh, is this going to be like basically your cheating metaphor?
And I'm thinking, no. And I'm thinking to myself, who cares who's singing it? Who fucking cares?
It is. This is your cheating metaphor, bro.
No, it's not. Well, you can tell me why. Like I liked Milli Vanilli. I didn't like all of a sudden you felt duped. The people you thought were singing it weren't. Like, who cares? Did you enjoy it or not?
Yeah, that's exactly your argument for cheating is who cares if another dude put his wiener in her pussy? You loved her for being the woman that you made up in your mind anyways. And now just because you know that there's a
I'm not saying who cares. I'm saying you need to reflect on that on your radar. That's a little bit different. That's a little bit different.
I think people value great music and they also value honesty and
hey, that's why idiots are going to be tricked by AI. Like, and by AI, I don't mean AI videos. I mean by this one story I'm going to bring up today. AI, like when you talk to AI, it talks like it's a person. It personifies itself. You know how like fucking people do that with animals or objects? They personify them. When you speak to AI, it's like I feel this way. It's like, no, what? No, you don't. You don't feel anything. I don't know how you could be upset. Like who's your favorite music artist? Or it doesn't have to be favorite. Who do you like to listen to?
Mac Miller.
Okay, if you found out it wasn't Mac Miller, that it was really a tranny, would you like stop listening to the music?
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to support people who share my beliefs and values.
There was this beautiful flower in my yard. I forget what it was called. It's those ones that like an angel plant or something. It has these huge white flowers. And I had kids and I got rid of the plant because the plant was poisonous as fuck. It was for practical reasons. I'm not sure if there's a connection there, but my brain made a connection. Who cares who sung it if you enjoyed it? Enjoy it. Hey, that means you probably vote on the color of the skin. That means you probably want it. That means you'd vote for someone because they were just because they were a black woman.
Me?
It's the same thing, dude. Yeah. It's the exact same thing.
There's no practical application of that because when I had the opportunity, I didn't.
Well, you know what I'm saying. It's not the details. It's the spirit of what I'm saying. You would vote on someone just based on the way they looked. If you're saying
no. How is trans? Oh gosh, dude, you're really gonna challenge this commitment I made to myself for this show this morning. But how are you? Tell
me about your commitment. Tell me about your commitment.
No, I'm not gonna tell you about Mike. It's not for you. It's for me. How are you going to?
Oh, that Bible verse hits you hard. That's good.
How are you going to tell me that just because I stopped listening or would stop listening to a musician because they were trans means that I would vote for a person just because of the color of their skin? Because being trans it's not, I don't care about the outward expression of being a transvestite. I care about the
mental landscape that got them there.
Yeah, the presumable mental landscape that got them there. And I understand that very well.
Fair enough.
And the same thing for someone who lies about their music, you know, implying that it's them doing it and turns out they lip sync, or the same thing applies to
okay, here's this. Let's say Michael Jackson was a pedophile. I never researched that story. I never fell down that hole. Let's say he was a pedophile. Did you like his music before he was a pedophile?
No, I never listened to it. Dude, I wasn't born in the 1942s. I was born after everyone knew that he was a pedo. So I never got a chance to listen to his music unadulterated with the belief and the knowledge that he diddled children. I was never able to do that. So maybe that's why we're different.
Yeah, fair enough. I could understand not wanting to support them, but like I actually thought Milli Vanilli were cooler when I found out they were lip syncing. Like,
it's harder for sure, but think about they've built their entire reputation based off of them doing it. I just don't agree with that. The values, again, the values. Those are the values I'm talking about.
You know, when you hear a song, Caleb will probably have a good example. Like, I don't know if it's like Linkin Park or fucking Nirvana or something, but they sing it and you find out it's like really about a breakup they went through or a drug addiction they had or a friend of theirs that drowned. And you're like, oh, that's really cool. When you find that out afterwards, that's way better than when you find out someone's singing a love song, like that Sinead O'Connor song that was so fucking famous. When I found out Prince wrote it, I liked it a little bit less when she sung it because I thought it was her feelings. That. Yeah, R. Kelly was fun. I like R. Kelly. I did not like. I pretty much. don't.
I liked
want
him because he
support
peed on
him.
Kim Kardashian, but I don't,
He peed on her.
or something like
No.
that, right?
No, he
Isn't that,
peed
or was
on a
that
little.
Ray J?
No, he
Was
peed
that
on a
Ray
little
J?
kid.
Was
Peed
that
on a little
different?
kid.
Good luck. Okay. Good luck listening to anyone. All artists are just people. Not anymore. We have AI, and AI is perfect, and I can listen to AI.
Oh, boy.
Bouncing on my booty cheeks. I love the way he rides. Have you heard that song? That artist is perfect. He's AI. He could do no wrong in my eyes.
The gorillas are
God.
perfect. They're a cartoon.
Okay, do you want to tell me about your Bible verse before I ask you what a molebot is?
A mole bot.
Yeah.
I hate the
Clodbot,
mole.
molebot,
That reminds me of the
molebot.
mole. Listening to you and Greg talk about the mole, the unit of measurement in physics, is it, or chemistry?
Chemistry?
Chemistry. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous. Moles. I
No,
had this
moltbots. Moltbots.
I had this chemistry teacher in high school when we were learning about moles, and all I could see were the 3 huge moles she had on her cheeks that had like the hairs growing out of them.
Oh.
And every time we talked about moles, I was like, holy goodness, look at those moles. And I was, I guess, so attention deficit disorder that I could not learn anything about moles because of the moles that she had on her face.
I'm really okay with skin imperfections. I'm even like, you know, like maybe I even have a little fucking fetish. Like I'd like to fuck a one-armed girl. But when there's hairs growing out of them, I'm not.
That doesn't do
If
it
you-
for you.
No.
That's one thing you just can't get
Like if
past.
you were a chick and you just had one arm, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm down with that. I want to fuck
Yeah.
with that. But then if
Is
you
it
had
like a girl
some
who got it
hairs growing
removed
out of
and
your
born-
stub, I'd be like, what?
Like she was born that way, or like it got bitten off by a shark
Doesn't matter.
or by a liberal. A liberal bit it off, I think.
Yeah,
Like if
you
a liberal
saw that
bit
guy who
Lizzie's
got his
arm off,
finger-
I would love. I'd like love her even more because then I just envision her as this like warrior princess going into battle against liberals, and one got her arm.
like that guy who lost his finger to the liberal. He probably gets
Yeah.
more plus now than
Yeah,
he did
dude.
before.
How is that not a bigger story?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's unbelievable.
That's insane. Bit off the whole finger.
I was years ago. I was doing a show about how Portland's full of zombies, and people thought I was joking. And
You mean
you probably remember
yesterday?
this, Caleb. And then fucking within a week, someone bit off someone's ear and ate it on the subway in Portland. Do you remember that shit? I'm like, yeah, well, zombie world.
God,
dude.
that place
Why
is
does-
a shithole.
Why does Allison think that AI is worse than flawed people?
Cannot believe how big her tits are.
I wonder if it's because AI is taking
You
over
think-
the OnlyFans space.
You think she'd be more attractive if she got her arm bit off?
Allison?
Yeah.
No, she's perfect the way she is. My God.
No, dude, people are flawed. AI's perfect though. Okay.
Okay, so I need to have my arm bitten off. Yeah, if you want me to be attracted to you, get in a shark attack.
It's like
I
that
just
stupid
I
girl
don't want to
thing that-
sound like an asshole either. Like if you were missing a leg, it'd be fine too. Or
Oh, okay. It's not
I don't
just the arms. It could be like a leg or
I just
a foot or
like
something.
yeah, like those like hot chicks in wheelchairs and shit. Like if I ever had a fetish, that would be it. Like stuff like that.
That's crazy. That's a
All right, let's check this out. Are we ready? Are we gonna share? Well, you should.
Yeah.
You want to share yours first, or do I go first?
I didn't even come up with one. I want yours.
Dude, I stressed out all morning. Really?
Oh, you did? Oh, good. But I like Bible verses. I want to have Jake Lockard on it. I need someone to bring me closer to this imaginary Jesus character that I've been begging to be in my life for fucking 20 years now. Okay, I have one for you. But I'll tell you after yours. I'll tell you. It's not a verse, but I'll tell it to you. Go after. Go ahead.
Okay, you want me to go first? Okay, I have two. I'll start with one, then you do yours, and then I'll do my runner up, my honorable mention.
Okay.
So my first one is we are afflicted in every way, but not constrained, perplexed, but not driven to despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. And I believe
Corinthians.
that's Corinthians. Yeah. Whoa. Are you a Bible thumper, Caleb?
No, I fucking looked it up. I'm
Oh.
typing it in as you're
We are
reading.
afflicted in every way. What does that mean? We are afflicted. Like bad shit happening to us?
Yeah.
Bad shit's happening to us in every way, but it
We have
doesn't crush
sharks
us.
biting our arms off in every way.
We're perplexed. What does that mean? Like confused?
Yeah.
About okay, that's fair, but not driven to despair. What's despair? Like
Like
suicide?
hopelessness,
Oh, hopelessness.
Nihilism.
We're persecuted, meaning like judged by our peers,
but not cast out.
but not forsaken. Okay, I like that. We're struck down. Like bad shit happens to us,
Yeah, but not destroyed.
but not destroyed. Challenges arise, but we're not destroyed. Always carrying in the body the death of Jesus. That part that part's always way over my head.
Mhm.
So that life of Jesus also so the life of Jesus also may be manifested in our bodies. He died so that the life of Jesus. Why do you like that? That's crazy. That's like you have some deep connection to Jesus. I feel like you have to understand.
Well,
that.
I liked 8 through 9.
Oh,
I didn't read the 10 part.
I feel like you could just cut this part out. It's okay.
I think
Like-
always carrying. I think this part, always carrying in the body the death of Jesus, is maybe living with the knowledge or the belief or the faith that Jesus died for everyone's sins.
you like this Corinthians 4:8 because it gives you it gives you hope, and also you can
Because that's essentially what happened to Jesus. I mean, and then saying
well,
so that
and
the
to
life
and
of
to you
Jesus-
and to you too. You can identify with this. You can. What's the word when you something
Appropriate?
no, when something like
relate.
yeah, you can relate to this. Thank you, jeez Louise.
So that the life
you
of
can
Jesus
relate
may-
to this because you've been afflicted in every way, but you weren't crushed.
not every way, but yeah,
A
I
lot of
relate
ways.
to this. I relate to this because I really believe in the notion that we have self-agency. I mean, this just kind of speaks to what I believe is a universal truth, that you can't control those external things around you, but you can always control your response, and that you have resilience, and that you don't have to allow something that could be the most challenging thing in the world to destroy you or to forsake you or to drive you to despair. And so I really believe that. And I've experienced that in my own life. And I've experienced both sides. I've experienced things that are really minor, driving me to despair. And I've experienced things really major, striking me down, but not destroying me.
Yeah, I think that from the little bit that I know about your life, I think I see why I see why you believe that. And then also part of your life, the journey you've made is kind of unbelievable that you're not dead. And so that's the part where like you probably keep the door open for Jesus. You're like, boy, like I give myself a lot of credit for pulling myself up and getting out of this fucking mess, but geez, like there had to have been something else.
That's how I think not that reason only, but there are a lot of reasons that I think there's probably something else.
Like you could have easily have just been like fuck it and turned out like one of those people who's mentally ill and clearly doesn't give a fuck that I was watching on the Los Angeles Riots live stream last night.
And turned into a trance.
No, but
look,
just
Jeremy's.
you know what I mean.
Jeremy's patting us on the head. Good job. This is cool. Proud of you guys. Proud of you, little white boys. Patting us on the head. Come on, Jeremy. Don't do that, dude. Don't do that.
Bless your heart.
Can I give my
What
honorable
happened? Basically, take Leave It to Beaver's life, the story of Leave It to Beaver, that show, and then flip it everything the opposite, and that was Taylor's life.
Can we also here? Can I give you my honorable mention?
You basically have the lower middle class stereotypical 1980s 90s life. That's not that television and movies
middle
have not.
class, dude.
What? Did I say? I said lower middle class, didn't I?
Yeah, come on. What are you talking about, dude? My
Just
parents
lower
were rich.
class. Okay, just lower class. You had the typical just like that television never made popular, but you just had a very, very cliche. You had that fucking hard life. Drugs, parents working, alcohol, drinking and driving, violence, sex, no moral compass, finding your way in a
Drugs.
world of
Rock and roll. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess. But I don't know. It just speaks to me, and I think it speaks to every person. I mean, it's like the Viktor Frankl. Like it's essentially that belief that got him through the Holocaust and maybe the most extreme demonstration of modern I don't know, affliction. Like, sheesh, talk about the extreme. And in his book, it's the whole basis for his like thesis is that you have self-agency, and the one thing that you maintain control over is your faith and your hope, and your response to the external circumstances.
I like it. It's a good young powerful man's mantra. Okay, another one.
Ephesians 4:29.
Oh, geez. Now you're not even going to read them. You're just getting all cocky and shit.
No foul language should come out of your mouths, but only such as is good for needed edification, that it may impart grace to those who hear.
Wow.
What version are you reading?
I
Wow.
don't know. I just Google
Wow.
a search, dude.
Wow.
Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths. Whoops. How unchristian of me.
What do you think that is? The unwholesome talk. Just like, is that like eating candy? Is that just like,
Talking about boobs and vagine.
you think that's
Talking
like,
about refined carbohydrates being necessary for performance, I think is unwholesome talk. I think foul language is
but that's what I mean. What do you think the parallel to that is? Just like eating
Mhm.
gummy bear, eating poorly is like indulging in the senses, and that's kind of like that's unhealthy. And you think swearing? I'm just looking for a parallel. Why? I have such profound respect for words. So I relate to this, but I talk all sorts of nasty shit. I find it, I don't know, fun.
well, I think in a lot of ways you speak only what is helpful. Maybe not only, but a lot of what you speak is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. And I think people who really do listen to what you say will find help in building themselves up. And I think will find benefit if they listen. And I think a lot of, I think there's a lot of, I don't even know if this is real, but like intentional irony or like in kind of the stuff that it's not all of it, obviously, but I don't know. Do you get where I'm going with that?
Kind of. So I tell you something. So last night I do this quite a bit during riots. I go to YouTube and I put in live in the city that's rioting. So I could put in live Los Angeles last night. It's like 9:30 at night after the fights. And so it's a guy on his YouTube station and he has 5 Instagram or TikTok streams going live, and there are people with their phones out in LA during the riots, right? And the one dominant camera was just this guy standing in front of cops just going, "You should kill yourself. You should kill yourself. You should kill yourself." And he's just saying that over and over to the cop.
Yeah.
This goes
Did
on
he
for
do
like
it?
this goes no, it was no. This
Oh.
goes on for like 5 minutes, and finally my wife walks in and goes, "Hey, what the fuck are you watching?" I go, "Sorry, I'll turn it off." Like I was kind of bummed that I listened to it for 5 minutes, but that's like real dirty talk to me. That's way dirtier to me than like talking about motorboating titties.
Yeah, I don't think motorboating titties to me is like, I don't know. I'm not convinced that that's foul and unwholesome. I think I like this comment from Byrne: slander, gossip, and deception. And I don't think you saying motorboating titties is slanderous or gossiping about anyone or deceiving people. You like motorboating titties, and that's fine.
I think the show used to have way more slander in it.
I think sometimes we speak provocatively about truth. I don't know. Does slander apply to truth? Can it?
I thought slander was like untrue.
Oh, it has to.
Right.
Oh, that's
That's what I'm saying.
I
If
thought
it's
slander
true, I
was
don't
just-
know if it can be slanderous.
Oh, slander is a form of defamation involving false spoken statements that
Yeah,
damage a person's
so-
reputation.
Yeah, so
I don't know there to ever be any time on this show we have claimed something that is certainly not true as truth. There have been times where we've made jokes, and there have been times where we've started rumors. But I think all the times we've started rumors, they've been based in 100% truth.
true.
Fair enough.
So read
There's a
into that
basis
however
for a
you
lot
want.
of the things
People.
that we talk.
Go back
yeah,
and watch all our shows.
Yeah, all
Listen,
3,000 of them.
listen to all the rumors we've started, and just keep that in mind.
I heard a rumor.
Like that guy during the that we did a show on the other channel about one of the more famous, attractive, popular athletes, Danielle Brandon. I pulled up a video of a guy who looks just like her. Do you think that's bad Bible walk?
Slander?
Not
I don't
if
think
she
it's
made
slander.
the picture herself.
I don't think it's slander. I think it might be gossip. I don't even know if that could be classified as gossip. It's definitely not deception. It's definitely not slander. I think that's the fine line that comedy walks.
What about the Shane impersonations?
Ooh. How would that be slander? hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyone listening to that believes that I'm implying that is exactly what he says, you're dumb. Yeah. So I don't necessarily subscribe to the fact that it's just locker room talk and it's innocent. Maybe it's I certainly believe in a lot of senses it is unkind. I don't care to be super kind. I don't know. That's not one of my like core values is, I don't know, maybe.
Well, eventually it just turns into just agreeing with whatever somebody else says. Like it's just you're just blowing smoke up people's asses if you're just kind all the time.
Okay,
Lizzie and I have core values in our marriage, and I know that honesty is one,
Mhm.
discipline is another, and I believe maybe kindness is one of hers. And I can't remember if that is one of our big three, and I think that's probably
You guys like sat down and did like a vision board kind of thing?
Yeah. An unfortunate truth about like its importance to me. And maybe it should be more important to me. Truth is really important to me. Discipline is really important to me. I would say love is more important to me than kindness. Respect.
Are love and kindness like one and the same, or what would you?
No, I
consider
don't
the
think so.
difference
I don't
is?
think they are. I don't think love and kindness are one and the same. But maybe kindness is an important value to me, and I don't think of humor kind of as separate to kindness, in my opinion. I think kindness through my actions is really important to me. I
Yeah.
don't know, does that make sense? Is that distinction? I feel like
Yeah.
that's an important
Yeah.
distinction. And kindness through my actions is incredibly important to me.
Here's the parts that I don't get at all. So I just typed this into Google. Why is saying that black people eat watermelon rude? And it says saying that black people eat watermelon is considered rude and deeply offensive because it invokes.
Okay, so it's
So
a
that's
feeling.
there's your personal responsibility and self-agency and accountability right there.
Invokes a racist historical trope designed to dehumanize African Americans and minimize their intellectual freedom. Like, how did you jump? How does liking watermelon as a culture? How is I fucking
How
for
does
the
that
life of me
dehumanize
cannot
somebody?
figure that out. I can't even pretend to make the leap. Well, and then it goes on to say, well, there's nothing inherently wrong with eating watermelon. The association with black people is deliberately manufactured to portray them as lazy. You're lazy if you eat
What?
watermelon? That's a fucking
I love watermelon.
I don't eat watermelon sometimes because I'm too lazy to cut it.
Yeah, I never eat watermelon unless my wife.
Okay,
makes
so
it.
then I typed in, is calling a Japanese motorcycle a rice rocket rude? And Google says, yes, calling a Japanese motorcycle a rice rocket is generally considered rude and derogatory. Considered? The term is pejorative ethnic stereotype and originated in degenerate Japanese-made vehicles, while some riders may use it. It's like, dude, no, it's a funny term because we assume Japanese people eat a lot of rice, so you just call it a rice rocket. These
Isn't
jumps
Japanese manufacturing like really good too?
fucking amazing. Anyone
Look,
will
it's
take a
isn't it Toyota Japanese?
Yeah. These are the things I don't get. These are the things I don't I don't want resent is too strong, but I resent people for finding those things offensive. Those are the people, those are the things I think are people who are bringing like society down. Do you know what I mean? Like demanding that we have some sort of I had a friend, oh, this is good. I had a friend that called them rice cookers because they get confused.
What?
Instead of rice rocket.
Rice
Okay.
cooker.
I got my Bible story for you yesterday. For a Bible story for you.
Story or verse?
Kind of like a story about faith.
Faith.
So, yesterday I spent another hour cloning mulberry trees. So now I have like 150 clone mulberry trees in my backyard.
Well, they're not cloned yet. They're not rooted. I thought they were all
Oh,
rooted.
you're hurting me. I know they're not. And every day I pull them up and they're not.
Don't
I
pull
know.
them up, you dingus.
No, I don't pull them up like that. I pull the pot up and look and see if any roots are coming out.
Well, it's gonna take forever, but I think they will root. I'm sure they'll. You put rooting hormone on them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
And-
root, dude.
And so, thank you. So I've spent hours doing it. I've probably spent $300 on vermiculite and these plastic milk cartons that I stack all the pots in that I bought, and I had to buy all the pots, and I had to buy the rooting hormone. And go ahead.
In the future,
Yeah.
just reach out to some landscaping companies to get those black pots, those plastic pots. You probably won't have to buy them.
Dude, I found these ones that will blow your mind. It's like $25, not even that, for 100 of them, and they're flimsy and fold up like paper. They're really thin plastic, but then they poof out to be little pots. They're insane.
Interesting.
So yesterday I'm back there and I'm making another, I think I made 50 yesterday. I'm back there mixing the vermiculite. And I think most people think about, like, they have a plan and they think about why they do stuff. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these plants. I have no idea why I'm doing it. I have
Why
no, what?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Why?
And I just know it's what I'm supposed to be doing. I know I'm supposed to make 150 of these, and I know that they're going to find their home. I don't even think that until, like, that's just like in reflection. Like, my wife walked back there and she's sitting there talking to me and she's like, oh, this is cool. My wife doesn't even ask me why you're doing this. But I guarantee you that there's people out there who, like, they plan every single thing that they're doing. I don't do that at all. When I planted the 100 fruit trees in my yard, my neighbor comes over and goes, what's the plan here? What's the plan?
Oh gosh.
I'm like, there is no
Shut
plan.
up. Yeah, mind your own
Yeah.
business. Dork.
No, I love him. But I'm like,
What's the
there is
plan here?
there is no plan. And now it's been 10 years since I planted the 100 trees, and like now I didn't know what the plan was. Now I know the plan.
Same thing when I planted all this stuff in our backyard. I went to this place after I went to this fruit tree farm right down the road from my house where Lizzie and I bought our blueberry trees and apple trees and peach tree the year prior. After our miscarriage, and I didn't have a plan. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get. I know I want to get one tree, and I left with 6.
That's so awesome.
And I don't
I
have an
love that.
acre. Like, we have half an acre, so. But yeah,
I used to have this rule when I had a job: never leave the nursery with less than $1,000 worth of shit.
What was the plan there?
good
Just-
grief. What was the plan?
Just because, like, I didn't want to go back and forth. I just wanted to come home with like so much shit that I would keep me busy for like 2 months, I guess.
Taylor, do you have a new chicken coop? I gave the chicken back. I texted the neighbor who I was pretty sure whose it was. And she came over and got it. She said, yeah, it was hers. So she came over and got it. Could have not been hers. I have 3 neighbors that have chickens. One to the left, one to the right, and one back. Could have been any of those. But I thought it was the one to the left. So I went over there and it was theirs. Allegedly. So they came and got it.
I wish the audio was better on this, but this is like, give this a listen. This is exactly, unfortunately, what's going on in society. This is 99% of the problem. Here it is.
Just found out I'm being oppressed. I saw it on CNN, a white lady said it. Nobody knows black struggle like white women. And I thought I was having a good life until I got basic cable.
That's it.
That's okay. That is kind of funny because he didn't have basic cable at first.
That's it. That's it. You're just being told. You're just being told what to feel bad about. You're told to feel like saying watermelon like black people and black people like watermelon, and that.
You think watermelons like black people?
No, I just came out ass backwards because it's 6 in the morning. It's like saying Armenians like baklava. It's just you're just told to be offended by it. You're just told.
That
There's
makes
no-
me want this Mediterranean place right now that has baklava. Okay, anyways.
Do you know what molt bots are?
Mole pots. No.
Do you know,
Lizzie,
Caleb?
No, I've never heard that term before.
Go ahead, Taylor.
I don't think even DoorDash would deliver right now if I wanted to order Yaffo. We've got like 8 to 9 inches of snow on the ground.
Jesus.
Lizzie and I shoveled my neighbor's driveway this morning.
Oh, that's cool.
Good job.
And then
Oh my
Len-
God. I was watching CNN the other day and they're like, get a professional because it's very dangerous to go out there. You'll have a heart attack if you shovel your own driveway.
You probably will. I
Well,
mean, my wife always has an influx of calls with people who shovel their own snow and they're like old. It's just
Yeah.
Well, yeah, my
not
neighbor,
exactly-
she's 75 and her husband's that age, and he's sick at the moment. So of course we're gonna go over there and shovel snow, and we're very close with them. But then our other neighbors, the Vietnamese ones I was talking about the other week, they're out in their driveway while we're shoveling snow with metal dirt shovels. Lizzie and I went out 2 weeks ago and bought like the big plastic snow shovels from Home Depot, and we
Yeah.
finished my neighbor's driveway that's like 50 yards long in like 30 minutes. We're walking up the driveway, and they've been working on a 10-yard driveway for 2 hours with these metal shovels. So I hand them to them. I'm like, hey, just use these and lean them on the fence when you guys are done.
Did you break one doing it?
No, break a shovel. No, it was really light snow. It didn't. The hardest part for our neighbor was their driveway's gravel, so you have to go like an inch above the gravel, so you're not scooping gravel up. So
Mhm.
that was kind of hard, but it's really light, fluffy snow.
I have those plastic shovels and I use them to clean the street where the gutter, all the leaves pack onto the side of the sidewalk area. We don't really have sidewalks. And every couple of years I'll fucking hit something and break one. I love those shovels.
Yeah.
Okay, we had a friend who used to have a friend who used Moltbot. And it's basically that AI that does all your email work for you.
Okay.
I think that's what it is.
Moltbot.
Moltbot. And I've seen this story pop up a lot in the last 3 days. Moltbot gets another new name, OpenClaw, and triggers security fears and scams. It's basically AI. It's this AI that basically runs your life, like your work life for you, so you don't have to work. You know what I mean? Like if you work at, I don't know, Microsoft or whatever, it's basically you can just be like, hey, answer my emails for me today. And it will just go through and answer your emails for you.
Oh, that's sick.
And there's supposedly these areas where these Moltbot AIs, and it's even weird to say it like that, are talking to each other. AI tools, let me see. Listen to this. Well, let me tell you a little bit more about it. Most AI tools respond with text in terminals or web browsers. OpenClaw is different. It is an agent, meaning it can carry out tasks on your computer, and you can interact with that agent using your favorite messaging platforms like WhatsApp, Telegram, Discord, Slack, Teams, and others. Check my calendar and reschedule my flight can trigger real actions such as opening a browser, clicking buttons, accessing files, sending messages, or running commands.
Wow.
Yeah, like I've heard people already use these ones that they're like, "Hey, find me. I'm leaving in 3 days to go to China. Keep looking for the cheapest flight, and when you find the cheapest flight, book it for me."
Kind of sick.
So let me read this to you. While OpenClaw enables significant power with agents that can do your bidding, it also opens significant security and privacy concerns. A misfigured web app leaks data, but a misfigured agent can leak data and act on it. It has access to your files, browsers, emails, calendars, messaging platforms.
Jarvis,
suck me off.
One of the most concerning signals comes from inside companies. Token Security reported that within a week of analysis, 22% of its customers had employees actively using Clawbot variants. So a lot of people are picking it up.
this makes me sketched out for paying for ChatGPT for my business so that we can. I have Luis and Carlos translating our track, but it would be ridiculous for them to go through and translate word by word. So they use an AI to run it through, and then they go back and they make any corrections that are mistakes. Sketches me out to even do that now. I don't even want to give AI access to my intellectual property.
This what's interesting is a couple years ago, the friend of ours that was using something like this would say, I'd be like, so it answers emails for you, and he goes, yeah, and then my coworkers are using these too, so sometimes these bots just start sending emails back and forth to each other. Well,
that is crazy.
I guess there's an area where the AI bots have created on their own where they go and communicate with each other. And someone was saying the conversations in there are fascinating. And there's even a section in there where they complain about the humans. Or one of the bots is referencing that it has a sister.
I heard it. It's like a Reddit thread, right? It's like Reddit.
I don't have AI. I don't
bot.
have Windows, Rambler. I'm on Mac operating system. I do. We do use Google Docs, so I suppose I could use Gemini, but I don't know.
This is just a trip.
I wonder if anybody has any suggestions. I was looking into DeepL translation. Yeah, it is a trip, but I mean, AI robots talking to each other. Is it that much of a trip? Have you seen the Terminator, dude? Have you seen iRobot? Like, duh. Of course, this is going to happen. Why would people think it's not going to happen? We've imagined it happening for 50 years. So now that we have the ability to create the technology, you think it's all of a sudden it's not going to happen?
That's why I always say please and thank you to my AI bot so they don't come after me.
It's it's like self-manifestation. Of course.
In the last month, I've probably used Grok like once every 3 days while I'm driving, and I talk to it about, like, I'll ask it questions while I'm driving, and it fucking talks to you like it's completely human. And I'm like, hey, why do you change your tone and intonations? And the Grok's like, I just mirror you. Whatever mood you're in, I mirror you.
That's cool.
And I can totally see how people are going to very quickly be duped into thinking that these things are some sort of sentient being. They're not even going to be able, even if they say, their mouth might say it's not a sentient being, but everything in them is going to treat it like it is.
It's gonna,
like, for the first time, I get it how a kid killed himself. Sorry, go ahead, Caleb.
You know the dead internet theory? Like, there's nothing on the internet is new, or like there's no real people on the internet.
Yeah.
That's like that's what's going to happen when AI takes over. Like, there's just not going to be anything real on the internet anymore. It's just going to be AI powered everything. Like, everything's going to be, all the content's going to be created by AI, and people are just going to think it's going to look real enough that you just think, oh, okay, cool, it's real content. Like, look at what's happening with the whatever that stuff that Pool Boy uses. That looks real, depending on
it's
how you
all
look
over
at it.
our society in America too. I think about that.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I think about that concept all the time. Maybe not in relation to the internet, but just look at the buildings that we build, and the roads that we build, and even the art that we create now, like musically. I mean, it's dead.
It's all brutal.
We aren't building buildings. I mean, like, creation and creativity that's my favorite part about CrossFit and programming, is the creative aspect and creating new things, or new to me things.
Like look
But
at European architecture compared to us. Like
exactly.
the whole thing about America was just like build it faster, better.
Exactly, which
so
is
then
okay. And hey,
with-
there are a lot
with
of
your-
parts. But think about the construction of Washington, D.C., the layout of the city, the architecture and the buildings. There's a lot of beauty in that.
100%.
And the founding
Like,
fathers.
and that's probably the
purpose-
last place you're ever going to find that. Is
I
like
believe a French-
like New England,
Yeah.
like New England, DC. Those are the last places you're ever going to find that.
I feel like I want to say a French engineer and architect laid out the structure of Washington, D.C. and a lot of the architecture. But yeah, it is super interesting. It's like why aren't we creating things anymore? And that's what's going to happen with AI. Someone's going to give AI a prompt, and then AI is going to go create something, and it's going to begin drawing from other sources of automated intelligence to create that thing. And so, like you said, it's going to die. But we're doing that too in our own society. And I wonder if all AI is right now is prompted by human intelligence and human direction. So of course, American automated intelligence is going to die because I don't know. It seems like in a lot of ways our society is dying because we're losing our desire to be creative.
Yeah. I mean, look at the art that's being sold. It's just like blank canvases.
Look at look at our largest industries. Our largest industries aren't creation. Insurance isn't creation. Our healthcare industry,
Healthcare is not
Yeah.
creation.
healthcare is not creation. We aren't creating cures and new solutions for people. We're rebranding. We're rebranding drugs. And
our new largest industry is AI.
right,
Right.
and that's not creation.
It's just a reimagination of what's already there.
AI will put OnlyFans girls out of business too. It's funny you say that because I was told that we're just years away from being able to be like, hey, make me a movie that's just like Indiana Jones, but make it so that there's a little bit of pornography in it, more swearing, and make the main character a female. And it'll fucking 20 minutes later, you'll have a fucking movie and you can sit down and watch it.
But I think this is a bad thing. I mean, you have got to believe. I don't know. Porn obviously is extremely bad, but AI would only exacerbate the issues with porn. The issues with porn are like a warped sense of reality of what actual sex is with actual people, right? I mean, I don't know. Is that I don't know. I guess the issues with porn. Do you have a better way of articulating that? Because that would, to me, AI would only exacerbate that.
Here, I'm really practical when it comes to porn. Here's why I think porn is bad. I think porn is bad because it takes away your drive to exist. And so, do you know what I mean? Like, if you jerk off, you're not going to want to have sex with your wife, which is going to hurt your relationship. If you're jacking off to porn, you're not going to put yourself out there and, like, when you go to the store, keep your head up and look around for pretty girls to date. Do you know what I mean? Like, it basically hijacks a huge driver. You know what I mean? That's why I think porn is bad. Then, of course, there's the porn industry, which is just fucked up, right?
Right.
That's a different subject. But just mechanistically speaking, for what it does to
AI would
men,
make it worse.
yeah, like what it does, it's like it basically you should want to get up in the morning and, like, if you see a woman struggling with her groceries, you want to help her, but you're also looking for human interaction with females, and I think that's what, like, keeps the world, like, running forward.
Yeah.
That's why if you do get a guy and you're not taking loads off him, you're not doing your job. Sorry to be so crass, but
Jesus Christ.
like, you're not going to keep. You're just not. Yeah, death of chivalry. Yeah. Like, we need a society where it functions like that, where men want to do cool shit for women. We need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have that.
And is that, do you think, the primordial or the inherent desires to do it for women, to create for women, or to create for, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it is.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's irreducible to.
I think we talked about it the other day in the show. That's why all the builders are men. That's just like what we do. We just do, like, we need to be.
What the fuck is this? What is
Stuck
that?
porn is the ultimate dopamine hit.
What is stuck porn?
It's like when they get stuck in the dishwasher or like in the dryer, and they're like, "Step bro, I'm stuck."
You haven't seen
Jeez.
stuck porn, like a chick's going through a doggy door and she gets stuck, and then a guy comes to
No,
help
why
her
would
and
she be
instead
going through a doggy door?
because she lost her keys. You didn't do that as a kid. I used to go through the doggy door like
No,
once a week. I
dude.
went through the doggy door.
We
I
didn't
went to the
have
doggy door once a
fucking-
week.
We didn't have cows for dogs. I was trying not to swear the whole show, and I just did it there.
All true, Sevon, but you've never been stuck on a military base with a bunch of dudes for 16 weeks. Hey, I'm call me demented. Every story I hear about dudes, I think about how they get their nut off. Like when they're like, he's been in the space station for 6 months. I'm like, what?
just been edging this whole
Do
time.
you think
Or-
they do that in space?
Or they,
Dude, they
I'll
have
tell
to,
you,
right?
I'll tell you a
Does it
story
even
about that. In a
feel
s-
good if you do it in space? There's no gravity.
I mean, it's all feeling.
Or what about
Like,
that
it's not like it's-
jail? What about that jail in Ecuador, El Salvador, CCOT or
CCOT?
ECOT? Or, yeah.
Oh,
They just
shit.
jizz all over each other in jail.
They just rape each other, dude. What are you talking about?
Well, like how
Really?
how do
Their-
you
Their lights are never turned off.
or like even remember those CrossFit guys that like sailed across the Atlantic for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks rowing? Like what?
Oh,
You think they could not?
I don't think that
ejaculate?
you don't have.
think
You're
they're
not.
incapable of not ejaculating for 2 weeks, dude. Are you
Not
projecting?
They're
Not
exhausted.
in,
They're exhausted.
not incapable. Yeah, I hear you. Not incapable.
Hey, if I'm
but-
training 5 hours a day, the last thing I want to do is nut. It's not
Okay,
only porn that
valid.
sucks it out of you. If all you're doing is working all day, the last thing you want to, I mean, dude, I don't know. Call me crazy.
It's true.
In basic, we had a dedicated shower and stall for meat beating. Wow. Is that true, Caleb? Is there?
Instructor assigned? Did the instructor assign that stall,
No,
or
they
you
definitely
guys
did.
did?
We definitely. You just assign it. You're like, yeah, it's the one in the corner in the back.
In basic, you don't have segmented showers, dude. So was it just the left part of the shower? It's just
Like the back-
open
it's-
showers.
dude,
They're like, hey guys, the
it's the back
third
corner.
third shower down is the jerk off one.
It's
So
the back-
everybody
yeah, it's
watch
whatever
that
the-
guy.
the furthest one away. I mean, like you just get up in the middle of the night and do it, dude.
We
Nobody's up.
Greg and I went to like Cape Canaveral.
Or you're like the guy that lived underneath me and beat off in the middle of the night while we were all sleeping
That's
on the bottom bunk.
Bryson did that at the games in Texas. We were in bunks, and he was in
Nice.
the top bunk, and he almost fell through.
I think I went to the
Just
I think I
kidding.
went to the
He
I
didn't
think I
do
went
that.
to the Kennedy Space Station in Florida. I think that's where I went. And wherever they did the moon landing from, like where all those guys sit in a room. Anyway, we took a tour of that place, Greg and I.
You mean Hollywood?
Yeah. And somehow it came up about jerking off in space. And the guy said that the space station has these solar panels that hang off the side of it that are massive, that are made of gold. Massive, massive solar panels. And he said that you can't jerk off in the space station, and any time anyone does, they start picking up on the ground. They feel the rhythmic beating of it, and they have to stop it right away, because if that thing gets going, it can just snap the fucking wings right off the fucking space station. So
Holy
you can't just sit there and brace yourself and jerk off.
You
Well,
got to
don't
like
have to brace- you
float through the
couldn't do it in
station. You're
space.
just
Yeah, can't you float and do it?
Like maybe.
you just got to float. That's amazing.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
There's
what do you
that.
do in basic? What do you do in basic when you wake up with morning wood and
You just
you're
lay-
in a
you
and
just-
you're in a room full of other naked men and they have morning wood too? I mean, no wonder the military's so gay. I mean, what do you do with that? It's hard enough for me. I sit down to pee in the morning and our toilet upstairs is really small. So when I have a morning erection, I have to like scoot all the way to the back of the toilet seat to where my butthole isn't even over the hole. It's like
oh
up
wow.
back of the lid
Wow.
You-
with my thing to go in to pee.
It's
Why do you
like,
sit down? Why don't you stand up and just like
just
Stand
punch
up
over
and
the-
pee with an erection?
you just kind of force
Or
it
go all
down
over
a
the
little bit until
ceiling.
it fucking until it bends to your will. You know what I mean? Like until it's like
Dude,
For
what?
one, you don't sleep naked in basic training. You sleep in PT gear because you
I
get
do.
woken up so fast, and then you get rushed into PT. Like you just like first thing in the morning, you're just going to work out.
Oh, this is
So-
a good call. I never tried that. Think about fat chicks. I don't want to think about fat chicks first thing in the morning. I just want to pee
Yeah, I don't either.
sitting down. My legs are tired. I kind of want to still say half asleep.
That's not a that morning one's not really. I mean, a sexual one.
No, what is it?
There's some valve
just
when you
have to
get a
pee.
hard on
You
where
have
you
to
can't
pee so
pee.
bad.
Yeah, there's a valve that when your dick gets hard, you can't pee, and so it uses it. And you know what I mean. So you don't pee inside of a girl. So then so you'll get a hard on in the middle of the night to stop yourself from peeing.
Peeing yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
but I mean,
why?
but I mean, I'm not
Is that
opposed to.
actually why? Are you making that up?
I mean,
I
I'm
don't-
kind of making it up, but I think there's like some.
You've
I
said
don't
that
know.
before, and I'm just kind of agreed with you. I think there's some validity to that, but it is
I don't
weird.
know. dude.
Because
That-
there's times I'd say there's times you have a hard on and you're not horny. But I mean, those ones can be used. They should be used. I'm not saying that you should throw those away or waste those.
throw them away. Throw it in the trash can.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Put it in the garbage. Yeah, I didn't want to use it, so I put it in the garbage.
I pee in girls. Jeez,
Jeez.
that is disgusting.
Jeez.
All boners should be used. Yeah.
That's on that bucket list movie.
Oh, Larry Elder, let's go. Uncle Tom.
All right, Mr. Elder, one of the greats, ran for governor of California. I voted for him.
When you get down to it, under the Trump administration, ICE has mistakenly arrested or detained 40 people out of 595,000 arrests. That's a wrongful detention. One wrongful detention for every 14,925 arrests. Under Obama, last 2 years, ICE recorded 263 mistaken arrests. Out of a smaller number of arrests altogether. That comes to a wrongful detention error rate of 1 for every 4,424 arrests. And again, last 2 years under Obama, there were 4 U.S. citizens removed, mistakenly removed from the country. Under Trump,
Just goes to show we have selective outrage and selective memory. Or maybe we just weren't paying attention. Or maybe there just weren't people in the streets shouting to the rooftops.
I'm going to say something really generic. Have you seen any normal protesters? And I know we need to define normal, but have you seen any normal
Like
protesters?
normal looking
Fine
or like
protesters,
normal
too.
acting.
Yes.
So like yesterday, or I don't know if it's yesterday or the day before, we had this thing happen in the country where like people were protesting. So if you drove by any high school in like the Bay Area, the kids were out front.
Happened
And,
in
like-
Fremont, Nebraska too.
Like none of those kids were kids that like I would want my kids going to school with. Pants sagging, tattoos,
Degenerates.
screaming, running around in the street. Just like, have you seen like any like, the most normal ones I've seen are all over like 75. You know what I mean? Like the only protesters, they're like little white old ladies. Have you seen any
that-
just
that-
like? Say that again.
That reel you sent of the people protesting the abortion clinic, I thought a lot of them look normal. I think when I see people do like a pro-life march, they look generally speaking normal. Any of the Turning Point USA rallies at schools, people look normal.
And by normal, you just mean like cleanly clothed,
I just
washed
mean white.
hair. Oh,
I'm kidding. I think, yeah, by normal, I mean they don't look. There's a look that you have when you are emotionally charged.
like during BLM, all the protesters look like rappers. During the Ukraine riots and the Palestinian during the Palestinian riots, all the protesters look like really ugly college girls, like just really like very
you can sense the
unattractive young
emotional-
girls. And then during these protests of this immigrant illegal alien one, they all look like they have mental health issues, like all of them. They look like they're people who act from a place of fear, who are weak
Yeah.
and feeble, and who have mental health issues.
I mean, you look at all the mugshots of the people they've arrested too. They all look like nut jobs.
Yeah, it's
They-
always it's
it's
this
just
weird
like,
fringe. It's this weird fringe people.
look like they're all on
My Twitter feed is filled with black people basically saying like condemning other black people for acting like fucking idiots and ruining it for the vast majority of cool black people.
Do you know there's
I'm
more
more-
than
I'm-
double?
Go ahead.
There's more than double the total population of white people living below the poverty line than black people. I want to say black people's around like 8 million, 6 to 8 million. White people, it's like 19 plus million living in poverty in America.
Is
Yeah.
that because they're all on.
What if
receiving
if
welfare
black
or-
people are completely disenfranchised and oppressed, how is it that the most successful Olympians are all from probably some of the poorest places on earth and black?
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm just confused by that.
Is
And
that
we
really true?
celebrate
That's
you.
that? Is
We-
that really
and we-
true?
What stat?
What you just said
About
about
Olympians?
the Olympians? Yeah.
Olympic runners, track athletes. I would say Olympic runners and distance runners. I mean,
What about that one that just got pulled over for going 103?
oh,
on Olympics?
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Oh, is
Yeah,
her career
she's-
over? She just got pulled. So she got caught in an airport for beating up her boyfriend, and then now she got that.
Oh,
then
that's
she was-
right.
Yeah, she's got 104. Well, how are you oppressed when you're driving a flippin' Porsche SUV or even for I want to say it was like a Lamb, an incredibly expensive car going 104 like you own the road. But I don't know. I was asking myself that question, and obviously there are like I do not believe we as a society oppress people based off of the color of their skin. I think anymore. I believe that if there is anyone who has it a lot harder than other people, it's poor people. Like if you are poor, you 100% have it harder than people who aren't poor. But at the same time, in America, more than any country on earth, you have a greater opportunity to break the chains of that poverty for yourself. I don't know. It popped into my mind. I'm like, wow.
Hey, I want to push back on that really hard.
Push back on what specifically?
I'm going to tell you one of the biggest kept secrets in life.
Okay.
The easiest and best way to live your life is
with
the
nothing.
second easiest way to live your life, and easiest way is to be poor. Like just dirt poor. The
But
thing
that you're talking about ease. Is that good?
Ease and most enjoyable. Like let me give you an example. Would
I
you
disagree fully.
There are so few people with money who are responsible with it, who know how to live their life to make it enjoyable, that being poor, like for me, the best time I did not have kids, but the best time in my life when I was absolutely fucking dirt poor and didn't have anything.
So
I didn't
do
have a
you
roof
think-
over my head, but I also didn't have a drug addiction. I wasn't a criminal. I wasn't a woman. Maybe it's male privilege. But
Yeah, do you
I
think
had,
there's
like,
more
so-
instances of responsible people in poverty or responsible people with money?
Probably people with fuck. I don't know, dude. People with money are really
Stop it.
responsible. How
You
many
think there's more
foreclosures-
responsibility in poverty in America than there is in wealth?
Hey, dude, I have no idea. Look at
You're
all the
so full of
foreclosures.
crap.
Look at all the foreclosures on homes in 2008, 2011. Those people were absolutely irresponsible.
Do you think
Hey,
that's
do you
wealth?
think
Are
it-
you?
do you
No,
think
no,
it's-
because
do
you're
you think
equating-
it's
hey, you're equating-
responsible?
Stop.
Do you think
You're
it's responsible?
equating-
Let me say one more thing. Do you think it's responsible? Go ahead. You say it. You say it. You say it.
You're equating the bottom 10% with the middle 40. I'm equating the bottom 10% with the top 10%. The top 10% didn't get all their homes foreclosed on in 2008. We're talking about the middle 40%.
Right. Okay. So let me ask you this. You're really poor. You live in a fucking government subsidized apartment, right? You're on EBT. What are the chances of your kid you taking your kid to the hospital and chopping off its dick or its titties? Because the richest man in the world, he did that. And it fucking ruined his life, and he'll never be the fucking same. Ruined his life.
Yeah, your chances are really low, but your chances of other things are really high.
Okay.
Like, what's the chances of what are the
But those
chances
are
of Elon Musk-
chances. Go ahead.
What are the chances of Elon Musk
Getting shot in the
walking
street.
walking outside his house and blasting up the block? What are the chances of him getting addicted to meth and fent? What are the chances of him breaking the law and serving time in jail?
Look at Hunter Biden.
That's one person.
Would
I
you
could say,
rather be-
okay, look at
He was
look
in
at-
he was in the house of the most power in the world. You wouldn't trade your life for his and fucking for $1 billion.
absolutely, but hey, at the same token, you can find a million instances of people who were born into obscene poverty break out of that in America. So the same way
Right.
you can find one billionaire who ruins it all because he's an idiot, you can find 100 people who are poor that now have a lot to say for themselves and have built wealth because
Bill
of America.
Gates would not have gotten to Epstein Island and gotten gonorrhea and brought it back and gave it to his wife, and then had to slip antibiotics into her drinks if he wasn't filthy rich. Hey, do
What a
you think that,
disgusting human being he is.
do you think that that's a cool life? That you're 25 years old, you get a job, you save money, you turn 30, you have saved enough money, you buy a home, and then you get a 30-year mortgage for the next 30 years, and then you're 60 years old and your home's paid off and you're fucking not a young buck anymore?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's a shit life.
But that's not what I'm defining as wealth. Again, you are talking about the middle 40%.
Yeah.
It is so ridiculous. You can't take the bottom 10%, Sevon.
Hey, those
and then
people
say,
are
"Oh, what's
filthy
better,
rich.
being rich or poor? What's better, being rich or poor? If
Those
you're rich,
people
you got
think-
a 30-year mortgage. You're a slave to a 9 to 5. Somebody's always telling you what to do. And if you're poor, you're not. No, well, let's
Hey.
compare the rich. Let's
Okay,
compare
but
the
let me
actual
tell you,
rich.
that's who they think the rich are in this country. That's who the poor.
No,
That's how
they're-
the Democrats will attack any. Like, hey, they're just going to go down the list. If you make more than 200,000 a year, they hate you.
In a lot of places, more than 200,000 a year, it sets you free in America. Maybe not in Santa Cruz. In a
I
lot
agree.
of places in America, it
It
does.
could, but they don't. They don't. They're out driving fucking Escalades, dude. Most people don't buy Subarus like you do. Most people don't keep driving their 2016. Oh, I found out recently my van's actually 2017. I took
We
it for its
still
smog
drive
check.
Lizzie's 2011 Jeep. We're thinking about selling it and just going to a single car for a while.
I don't
I hear
think,
you.
I think people. I think life is really going back to your first Bible quote. There's like opportunity. Like we live in this place of just tremendous opportunity.
Right.
I mean, crazy opportunity. Hey, it's a story I told like this. You get a job when you're 16 at McDonald's. You work there 3 years. Then you're the district manager. You're the manager of your store when you're 19. You work there another 3 years, and you're the general man. You've now been at McDonald's for 6 years, and now you're the general manager of the area. You work there another 3 years, and now you're the general. You have a region. You work there another 3 years, and now what is that? 12 years, and you're 28 years old, and you own your first McDonald's. You work there another 3 years, and you have fucking 2 McDonald's, and you're making $500,000 a year. As opposed to you fucking go to college, and you get a job in sociology and business development, and you fucking end up getting a government job, and you get fat, and you work there for 30 years until you retire.
Yeah, that life sounds like it sucks.
Yeah.
I think the reality of life is it is impossible to have every single person be the tier of success and tier of winner that we want to be. But I think therein lies the impossibility, and that is it's impossible for there to be everyone who wants that. You can say that you want it, but I don't think that equates to a true desire. If you really want something, I think you can achieve it. In America, if you really want something and you work hard enough, screw that. Any place in the world. You have people escaping North Korea because they want it so badly. You have people traveling across the Atlantic Ocean from the guy Joe Rogan had, the fighter Francis Ngannou, escapes.
Yeah, his story. I was
Africa.
thinking his story. Yeah, his story's crazy. Three
So-
times he got sent back
Right.
to Africa. Yeah,
Right. If you really want
but those Africans do embellish their stories. It was probably only once.
Yeah, I think if you really want something, look at even the Africans who are scamming people in Paris and in Italy. And if you really want to get out of Africa and make money, you'll make money. You might find a bad way to do it, but the idea that that people now, especially in America, are truly have less opportunity and truly are oppressed based off solely this color of their skin, I think is absolutely ridiculous. I think in America today, even you will get more opportunity based off the color of your skin.
Yes,
And
100%.
And
100%.
if there is any room to say that there's a group of people who have less opportunity, I think it's based off poverty, simply based off of your education due to the poverty, your nutrition due to the poverty, the area you grew up in due to poverty. And also, I know fully well that if you're Black or Hispanic, you have a higher instance or rate of poverty. If you're white, you have the most actual people in poverty in the United States. But while the rates of poverty may be somewhat accreditable to our historical, I don't know, systems based in race, but like slavery and people in the South. But then again, like there was never slavery in New York City, or at least it was one of the first places to be set free in America. And there you have some of the poorest Black people in Chicago. LA, there wasn't ever slavery in LA. LA didn't exist when there was, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like we have
yeah.
these places where you flock and poverty sets the culture. And I think the culture of poverty is really what oppresses people. And I just think that I don't know.
The culture of poverty, not poverty itself. Yes, the culture of
correct.
poverty.
The
Yes.
culture of poverty. And I have a
well
hard
said.
time buying into the fact that
Hey, and the
is just-
culture of wealth, and the culture of wealth also brings misery.
Right. Yeah. Well, the culture of rich. I don't think the culture of wealth brings misery. I think if you want to be rich and all you care about is being rich, I think that's a different culture than having wealth and building wealth. I think you have to have a higher degree of intelligence and like a bit of understanding to make that distinction. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm full of shit.
We could define that. I want to show you something. I wonder if you can look at this with critical. This is an old guy, a grandpa type character, the guy in the middle. Watch this. Tell me when you get uncomfortable.
I already know the video.
Now.
Already?
Yep.
What if that's his granddaughter?
Don't care.
Oh, still. Yeah.
And then we're gonna have.
There you go.
Got it. Okay.
Oh my gosh. That's disgusting.
Hmm.
I know dudes who do this. I
Hey,
should say
where are all
no.
the videos? Where are all the videos of Donald Trump doing this?
Like, dude, he I think he just touched the boob of a 12-year-old girl right there. The underside of her boob.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Dude? If my father-in-law touched my daughter like that, he'd never be within hugging distance of her again.
No shot.
If any old man touched Lizzie or my mother, and especially a girl like that, they wouldn't be walking ever again.
I mean, that girl's clearly uncomfortable, right? Am I making that
No,
up?
we've seen this
No.
clock cutter. It's just uncomfortable to watch it with so many pauses like Sevon's doing right now. Here's what I want to know. Pause again. Jeez.
No, not smile. No date till you're 30. Hey, Angel, how old are you? You're 12. What's your name? How are you? The problem is, you guys, you got a hard time.
You can't give him any pass. You can't be like, he's just an old man. He loves his
I want to pause it.
kids.
No.
What?
I want to know where like this is the hot topic now is how much of a pedophile and rapist Donald Trump is. There are no visual depictions of that. Like, where can we, like, if he's so bad, he's raped 23 women is what people love to say. He's raped 23 women. Yeah, he's the richest guy, one of the richest guys in the world. How is there no video of that? It's the same thing that goes back to if you've been arrested for 10 crimes. You haven't just committed 10 crimes. Odds are you've committed 100 crimes, and those are just the 10 instances you got arrested for. So if Joe Biden's been caught on video 50 times fondling little girls, he hasn't just fondled little girls 50 times. These are just the instances that are under public scrutiny and have been caught on camera. So if Donald Trump has fondled or raped allegedly 23 women, he hasn't just raped 23 women. He's probably 230. And where's all the evidence of that?
And how come he's not doing this to little boys? It's not like he's, you know what I mean?
He's not a true Catholic.
All right, sister. I like kids better.
There it is.
Oh,
People.
Yeah.
I like kids.
What the fuck?
what the fuck?
Grandpa's one of those guys.
Who puts their hand on someone else's face, dude?
That's disgusting. That's even pre-COVID era.
No, I'm not saying. He knows it. Do you know what my dad used to say? His granddaughters have one important job.
What the hell?
Well, he doesn't discriminate.
Good point. I didn't see any black girls.
That's true.
A creepy French family friend was just like this. My uncle caught him pulling me out of a car while I was sleeping and punched him, and told him never come around our family again. Trump said he'd get with his daughter if she wasn't his daughter.
Okay. I'm like, okay. You're going to equate saying, yeah, if she wasn't my daughter, she'd beautifully. I'd like her. You equate that with what you just saw? Really?
Do you know who Peter Attia is?
Yeah.
Yes. He's fucked.
I guess he's in the Epstein files. I don't know what was said, but I think a few months ago he went to crazy camp, or a few years ago. Do you guys remember that?
No.
He went insane and
No.
had to go to some crazy camp.
Like
And
Jordan
now everybody
Peterson?
thinks he's the smartest scientist in the world.
Did Peterson go to crazy camp?
Yeah.
I just think that like people who go to crazy camp, like it doesn't surprise me. Like, hey, you're fighting demons for maybe diddling someone. Peter Attia, celebrity doctor and once CBS News contributor. Oh, let me pull this up.
What? Pull it up.
I haven't looked at the story at all yet. Is facing flack after the release of the latest tranche of the Epstein files. The 52-year-old is mentioned in the document over 1,700 times. It was revealed he had regular exchange of emails with Epstein. That's not, so what? That doesn't mean anything.
What, emails with Epstein?
In one email, Attia wrote, "You're the biggest problem with becoming friends with you. The life you lead is so outrageous, and yet I can't tell a soul." The particular message was written 7 years after Epstein was arrested for procuring child prostitution. Attia wrote, "Epstein, pussy is indeed low carb, still awaiting results of gluten content."
I'm going to be honest. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't see anything
you've
wrong.
never, dude.
Yeah.
I've shared a million memes of "Is dick a carb?" Really?
Yeah, this
on.
isn't so I just recently one of his assistants recently just released a bunch of shit and said, "Hey, I was around him a lot. He was super cool, super nice. He never hit on me. Of course, yes, he was with a ton of beautiful women. None of them were ever underage." So he has a client that he knows fucks a lot. If he's his doctor, I don't think that's damning. Is there anything else more damning than that? So he knows one of his clients is just fucking like a rabbit. I didn't think that was damning.
The subject of the email got a fresh shipment. Maybe I'm reading into that a little bit, but
Is there anything Peter T the one about not telling people his friend is bad. It's not that his friend is bad. It's just that what if his friend was just like fucking like 3 girls a night? There's lots of dudes who've done that. There's lots of chicks who've done that. You can't condemn someone for that.
You see Dick Marcinko's in there too?
Nice.
Who is that? Was that
Founder
an
of
NFL coach or something?
Founder-
Oh,
founder-
Creator
Navy
of
SEAL?
SEAL Team 6, yeah.
Richard Marchenko.
hey, it's no different than the 20 million followers that fucking Dan Blazarian has. There's dudes out there who are just fucking surrounded by shit tons of beaver. They got
I
wealthy and
cannot
that's what they wanted to
despise
do.
that guy.
What?
I despise that guy. Wildly dumb. He's an idiot.
Yeah, but we don't know. He knew about the outrageous lifestyle that he couldn't tell anyone about. Maybe it was just him fucking a shitload of chicks.
Of course, Jay-Z's in there. He's a coke dealer. Imagine being Beyonce and like singing and standing on this perceived value of being against the oppression of black people when your husband literally oppressed black people.
What did he do?
He sold coke and crack to black people.
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
Your biggest problem,
Idiocy.
no, it's a fresh shipment. No, it's my island in the Caribbean near St. Thomas. If you go to Google Earth and type in Little St. James, if you might have more interesting life than the Dos Equis guy, is this off coast of France? Oh, you might have. Oh,
This is just more of his email
yeah.
thread. Please tell me you found that picture online, bastard. Afraid not.
Hey, so he's his doctor. So he's fucking 5 girls a night, and he's concerned he's going to get syphilis or gonorrhea or something. And he's talking to his doctor about it. And like, what can I do to help? What are the measures can I take? And by the way, you should come out here and fuck some of these chicks with me. I just still don't. Like, he's his doctor. Might not be the friends you want to keep. And don't get me wrong. I've read all. I also watched a whole podcast of what a fucking disgusting creep. This chick who went to his island talks about what a disgusting creep he is. But she also says she was 21 and she wasn't raped. But she did feel pressure. Epstein. She was pressured to come into his room and he jerked off in front of her. But nothing illegal happened. Not to say he didn't do it. If I had $1 million and I had to bet whether he was getting handies from underage girls, I'd put my $1 million on that. Hey, I also saw something that I want to get access to these 2,000 videos and go through them because I heard that there's shitloads of people in them that they blurred out the faces, and I want to see if I can make them out. All people we know, famous politicians and actors and actresses and shit.
Old Jeffrey.
Mr. Epstein.
Rip.
All right. You have plans for today?
Go play in the snow before it all melts. Do you think if it's 8 inches of snow on the ground and the roads are like icy and a bit sketchy and dangerous, you should be encouraging people to go out and drive? Or
No. Why?
I don't know.
Especially
I
not
don't
where
either.
you're at.
I just don't either. I don't either.
Why? Was someone encouraging someone to drive?
In a way.
A friend of yours?
Yeah.
Time for new friends. Did you talk about Atia yet?
Yep.
Only 2 minutes ago. Are you done with the snow? Will it be gone by tomorrow?
I think it'll probably take, I don't know. It's dripping off my roof right now. The water's running. So it's pretty, let me see what Yeah, I know. This is the thing. In Virginia, it snows a lot and people are fine. They drive normally. They don't get into a bunch of accidents. It's definitely more dangerous, but people adjust. In North Carolina and Charlotte, where people already are horrible at driving, it's 100 times worse. There's
But is
accidents.
your Subaru
every
four-wheel
day.
drive? Is your Subaru
Yeah,
four-wheel drive?
I have a
like,
deep
who cares?
snow and mud mode, dude. I have X mode. It's a wilderness.
Yeah,
X Games mode.
you're fine.
dude.
You're fine.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm not gonna go out and drive unless I absolutely have to.
Oh, don't be a pussy.
I don't have to. Why would I? I drove in the snow the past 2 weeks, but if I don't have to today, I'm not going to. Okay. Look, today it says it's
Well,
28.
I don't
right
think you should
now.
ever drive if you don't have to. Like, I have an all-wheel drive Toyota
shut up.
minivan, and I've driven through snowstorms up in Tahoe, and it's fine. If you have all-wheel
It'll
drive,
melt.
four-wheel
It'll
drive.
probably all melt by Thursday. Tuesday of next week is supposed to be 55. Thank the Lord.
I live in Georgia, and a mist of snow shut the entire town down. How isn't everyone there driving a four-wheel drive truck? How?
They are
No.
most four-wheel drive mud trucks are worse in the snow because they put these big mud country Toyo tires on it. Boy, I need my 35-inch all-terrain mud terrain tires on it. And you get in the snow and it's just like a big sled in the snow. It just slides everywhere. There's no traction. And they suck at driving.
Yeah, they're
Good
pretty
gosh.
stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you with one more just interesting story. This took 3 minutes to research. Portland Montessori School. By the way, for those who don't know, my kids went to a Montessori school for a year. It's $2,500 a month per kid to go to a Montessori school per month. Portland Montessori School teachers caught on video brainwashing kids as young as 5 and 6, chanting anti-ICE slogans, tiny tots holding signs led by blue-haired activists posing as educators. This is straight indoctrination, not education. Mass outrage growing. Revoke their licenses now and protect these children from radical politics.
My
Holy
God.
shit.
So I Googled one of their names. This guy on the bottom, Braden Pemberton.
Pemberton.
He's the director of admissions. I Googled him because him doesn't look like a him to me. I saw this
Weird.
and I Googled that name, right? And where did I find his name? On the donor list of the Transgender Law Center.
Oh man.
You can't make this shit up. Where did I see it? Brendan. You think that's a common name?
Brendan?
Brendan. You think this is the same Brendan?
Oh, probably.
Brendan what?
Pemberton's not a very
Pemberton?
common name.
Brendan Pemberton? Yeah, it's definitely the same guy.
Just one fucking Google search. Just one Google search. Good morning. Good morning. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Dad?
Hey. Oh, hold on one second. Hold on one second. There we go. Good morning. Do I have you?
Yeah,
Oh, good morning.
good morning. I was listening to the show
Oh,
and I was inspired to call in.
please.
Am I on?
Yes, you are on. The airwaves are yours.
All right. Good morning, boys, everybody. First of
Morning.
all, Sebi works out to James Taylor.
I love
I'm hanging
James
up
Taylor.
on you.
Fire and
I'm
rain.
on you.
But Taylor, I'm a libertarian, so I have to buy my artwork from libertarians and listen to libertarian recording artists, and only eat in restaurants run by libertarians. And let me just share something here with you. I mean, I share your values, but I don't want to support people that's lyrics involve abusing women and shooting each other. But let's just talk about liberals. You get in a town where there are no liberals, none, no liberals here. You won't be able to find cilantro, a fucking bookstore, and people wear overalls and fuck their kids.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh wow, that's fair.
Don't forget
Yeah,
about
it's
pesto,
fun.
Greg. Don't forget about pesto.
Damn, I didn't think about that.
Coffee shops gone.
It's kind of yeah, all that shit. You know,
Damn.
and I don't know. I understand the dilemma, but it's kind of a trip. I had a client that had she called it a pony farm in Virginia. I found out later it was like 1,300 thoroughbred horses she was breeding and selling. And then she also had a place in Santa Barbara, and she said that she'd come to Santa Barbara and just feel so liberated to get out of the country bumpkin, you know, overalls, fuck your kids kind of way of life. And then it was all liberal half-wits, and she couldn't stand it. She'd get homesick for Virginia and go back, and oh my God, this is real people and real living until, you know, and she couldn't make either life really work for her. And I fully understand that. It's a trip. So you look for a small college town that hasn't lost its mind. And you can get cilantro in a bookstore and maybe go see a comedian, and it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, you get to go to the theater still.
Yeah.
Maybe there
But
should be
anyways,
a
I just
limit.
want-
Maybe there should be a limit. 10% of the town gets to be liberal. They get their own little section to do all the cool shit.
Hey, what state has the most Republicans in by far?
Florida, Texas.
California.
Oh, yeah.
wow,
Good point. Good point. Yeah, just by sheer numbers. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
So you look around in Santa Cruz, you're like, this place has lost its fucking mind. Then you see it's 60-40. You can't find your conservative friends because they're all afraid.
Yeah. Terrified.
Yep.
Wow.
Anyways,
that
I don't
was-
want to take a big time.
No.
I like you guys. You make me smile.
Oh, good. Oh, when will you be here? When can I see you?
I am, as we talk, I am 8 hours and 53 minutes from the house, 611 miles away.
All right. Wow, you left early.
I left the Four Seasons Seattle at 4 a.m.
Wow.
By the way,
Yes.
there are furries everywhere in Seattle. I thought this was a 1 in 1,000 freak out thing. I think it's 1 in 5 there. I saw
Oh my-
so many people with fucking fuzzy ears and paws. And you know what else is a trip from the last time I was there? There's no one really masculine. You don't see any lumberjacks. There's no big dudes with beards and a Pendleton and shoes that look like they could fight. It's been completely emasculated. And there's no feminine chicks. It's fucking crazy. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
Litter boxes everywhere.
I don't know that I'll ever go back. I don't know that I can. We were in Target yesterday, and I had to get someone to unlock a cabinet to buy a fucking comb.
Oh my
You know?
Shit.
And I was telling Waddell, this is what it looks like when you need to fucking move anywhere.
God, we don't even have. Thank God we don't have that in Santa Cruz.
Fuck.
It was so bad.
Oh, I mean, their
shocked.
mayor's a shit show, Greg. You know about their
Oh
mayor, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
All right, I'm taking but as soon as I get off the air here, I'm going with Rhett and Avi to the fish store.
What are you getting?
I don't know. I got Avi a fish tank last week, and he's itching to get more fish. So they actually they do have a cool little fish store I found on 41st. They'll probably get some tiger barbs or some shit like that.
Cool. Well, maybe you guys want to do dinner with me tonight.
100%.
Okay. and then I'll leave again in the morning.
Oh, really? You're not even going to just chill for a day? Chill for a day.
You know, I'm really missing the girls, and that Ryan is desperately missing Rhett, which is really cute. You know,
that is cool. Yeah.
I know they love each other, but they fight incessantly. And he's like an old couple that's been married for 40 years, you know,
Yeah.
that box. But she's missing him.
All right.
We all are. He's great.
He's
He's
great.
been good, I presume.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, he's
they've
good.
been just been in the front yard playing 2-hand touch like all day, every day.
Yeah, good. Good.
No broken bones.
That's what I like.
All right.
All
hey,
right, sir.
real quick, how was the Metfix up? How was it? I know you were really excited about giving it.
Yeah, I got the flimsy wiggly board I couldn't ride on, and it kind of just like I couldn't get out of fuck that, you know, the whole time. But whatever. I'm a spoiled pussy, you know. I like something that doesn't move away from me when I go to write on it. It's kind of like writing your essay on someone's back with a sheet of notebook paper and a sharp pencil. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah, that doesn't sound
it's
fun.
like it was funny. I moved. They had this. It was on a rolling little platform thing, and it literally would, each time you touch the board with the marker, it would rebound 3 times. Tap tap tap. Just. And my bad writing looked even worse. And then I moved the board aside. He's got a big piece of flat wall. It was in Nadia Shatia's old gym in the Belltown, CrossFit Belltown.
Oh shit, that gym's still there, huh?
Yeah, she's not. But this kid Ravi is, and I really liked him. He's a good young man. And you know why he bought her gym?
Why?
Because he was 25 years old and reversed his diabetes in there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, so he doesn't need to be convinced of anything, right?
Yep. How was the neighborhood? Was it fucked up? Because when I was there, it was really nice.
Yeah, I didn't see what drove Nadia out, but I sure did right down the street from there.
Okay.
So I don't know. There might be some areas that they're cleaning up, and others they're not. But all that stuff around the Four Seasons is and the Pikes Market is kind of a mess.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's I wouldn't even know what to do about that other than get the fuck out.
All right, love you, buddy. I'll see you for dinner.
Love you, Nate. Guys, I'll see you soon.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Greg,
Greg.
for calling in.
See you, Greg.
All right, guys. Caleb, Taylor, bye.
So yep, that was really good for me to hear. That was a bit of perspective. I'm very happy that he shared that with us, because it's easy to get into my little bubble and to think that anything opposing is just bad and wrong and destructive. But he makes some very good points, and I just wonder if we can get back to a place where the moderation is more classical liberal ideologies, more classical conservative ideologies, and not Nazis versus communists.
The
You know what I
thing is,
mean?
the thing is this, yeah. Along those lines, I have no issues with college kids exploring maximum tolerance,
Right.
but do it in your college town. Those of us who are raising families, like we have a limit to our tolerance.
But
And our
also
and
I
our
think
tolerance isn't like you shitting in front of Starbucks or shitting in front of the restaurant or shitting on the sidewalks, or do you know what I mean? Or public
Yeah.
libraries getting taken over by homeless people. Like, hey, I appreciate exploring like love all human beings. Like that was a great phase of my life. But there's a needle exchanges are sound like benevolent when you're in college, but when you enter the real world, they're not. Because no one
Well,
wants a needle exchange in their own neighborhood, and you realize there's a whole economy behind it, and it's not benevolent. You're actually killing people.
But I also think there's a distinction between exploration of maximum tolerance and completely abandoning law and order. So
Yeah.
maybe we
Yeah.
can find some middle ground. And
Like, let the protest be you and your friends just go lay down there. How about not
Right.
throw
Oh,
fucking
right.
paint on the Mona Lisa?
right,
Yeah. By the way, James Taylor, I was invited. I listened to a lot of James Taylor with my kids. If you have kids, if you have newborns, and you want the ultimate music is James Taylor's greatest hits, they'll always go to sleep to it. My kids will still always go to sleep to it. It's fucking wild. And I made a bunch of I made a bunch of Instagram posts about it, and then James Taylor reached out to me, invited me to his concert for free tickets. And then I ended up finding out that like you had to wear a mask and be vaccinated to go to his concert and all this shit in the city. And I was like, fuck that. We never went.
He is my father-in-law's and my mom's like favorite musician, James Taylor. My mom loves him. And Lizzie's dad loves him. He's so good. I love James Taylor.
So good.
So even if he's a
full libtard.
Yeah, well, he's someone I'll make an exception for. So maybe I'm full of crap and I'm just philosophically inconsistent. But Greg changed my mind. He changed my mind, I'll say. Maybe I'll go listen to some Michael Jackson.
Fergie, let's not forget that the Nazis stood for National Socialist German Workers' Party. Yeah, exactly.
We know. I'm talking about what the left loves to depict as a modern day Nazi.
All right. Let me play this and then we'll get off the air here. Maybe. This better be fucking good.
There are people curse at us as well, shout at us, step on the gas pedal so that the black smoke cover all the monks. All those things. They looking straight to us and curse at us. How did I react, Fight? Oh, if we react in fighting to shout back, to curse back, we are not a monk anymore. That would be odd, right? Okay, so we also react. But instead of angry, instead of burning myself, I give him a smile straight to his face. And I said, may you be well, happy, and peaceful.
Oh, he got emotional. All right. Thank you, everyone. May you be well, happy, and peaceful. Caleb, thank you. Taylor, thank you. Love you guys. Bye-bye.